Robin.
Colin Quinn in studio.
Yes.
Hi, guys. How are you, Colin?
Good, guys.
We got to make believe we are seeing you for the first time. We just talked to you for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, why not? We had a lovely chat.
We just did all our best material before you came in here.
Isn't that what always happens?
Everything starts off with like, oh, let me tell you about this, and then we were all just like, stop!
Yeah.
Don't say it! Save that gold for the air.
There were a lot of laughs in there, Colin.
There were.
For 4 people instead of who knows how many people.
Broadway's own Colin Quinn.
Not anymore.
On the heels of his Broadway show, he is rejoining us again.
Yeah.
Colin Quinn.
And we were talking before, while Jim was in the powder room.
Yes.
We were talking about how during the HBO taping, I'm here for the old HBO. It's on next week, April 9th.
Long story short, premieres on HBO.
And we talk about how it kind of aggravates me when Norton shows up as Mr. First Nighter for anything. Because he's got that thing, of trying to be like a gentleman. I go for the, he's just got, it reminds me of, those mob guys that used to always be like, yes, I have the envelope, and I set it up like a he's really, you know what I mean?
Gentleman. Is Jimmy trying to be the gentleman when he comes in?
Yeah, like Mr. First Nighter, and he probably thinks to himself, I take Jen out, we go to the first night. Meanwhile, it's not really a date, it's just on the arm kind of stuff. But he probably thinks, yeah, I'm in the business, and this is how I behave.
No.
Is that it, Jimmy? Is this accurate?
No, I went because how many empty seats can you look at during an HBO taping? And I had to go. I wanted to go to the Thursday, because I heard that one was good. No, I wanted Thursdays, but I think I was on the road doing a gig.
It's all true what he's saying.
It was very good. It was a great show.
That doesn't deny what I'm saying. Which, isn't there a little part of you that goes out at night like, I really have things down. I got my shit together. I'm a real guy. And
I feel like I'm living, because my sex addiction's so bad. I spend so much time literally alone, just torturing my cock. I'm like, this is what a person does. I'm alive.
Oh, this is when...
my friend's taping an HBO special. I'm living. I didn't want to go. I wanted to just hear, hey, how was it, Carl? Good. Glad.
Yeah.
Glad you had fun.
But you're actually doing something other than just biding time, playing with yourself.
Yeah, just squeezing pre-cum all over my fucking dick. Jesus. I went and saw my friend, and then I feel like I can reward myself with a fucking 8-hour tranny movie marathon.
That's great, though. Saturday, April 9th at 10 p.m. on HBO.
Next Saturday.
Should be a real home run.
Cool. How did this happen, man? It started out as a tiny little show way downtown, and then they moved it to Broadway.
Way
now
downtown
it's
is
on
right in
HBO.
Levittown.
It started in Levittown before?
Yeah, that's what Governors. That's why I started working it out.
Really?
Like all the great avant-garde theater guys.
Yes. Governors in Levittown. Levittown is a mecca for avant-garde arts.
It's the last place they had an OTB. They still have that OTB, even though OTB is closed.
I see it. Yeah, there's still
is it still
OTB
functioning?
I don't think so, but I think the sign is still up.
They were saying,
haven't rented it out.
Speaking of fun articles, just yesterday in the paper they were talking about how all the bookies are doing well now because OTB closed.
Because OTB closed?
They're making a comeback.
Well, how come OTB couldn't make it work?
I don't know.
It's a bookie agency.
Yeah, how do you not make that
up?
If that doesn't say a lot for what's going on out there.
I want to say something, too, because you mentioned Governors. Colin mentioned Governors. I heard from Colin now.
Nick DiPaolo
said,
gave me explicit instructions last night.
Yeah.
When I spoke to him, and he goes, yeah, tell Anthony thanks. I did 4 good shows because I figured he'd be there at one of them. He wasn't even at the fucking shows. I work my ass off just because I figured he'd be at one of the shows. He didn't even show up.
Tell that guinea cocksucker I was at the first fucking one. Friday night.
How you doing, half
Guinea? I went there.
Half Guinea.
I went. I talked about it on this show. How fucking
we did talk about it yesterday.
How fucking funny it was. It was great. He was lambasting some people in the audience and shit. And I found it hysterical. What I didn't do was, and it was the 8 o'clock show I went to. So in between shows, I don't like going back and fucking, the guy's just resting. He just did a whole fucking show.
He's resting here.
I don't feel like going back and doing the, hey, how you doing? Great show kind of thing.
Yeah, being a person.
I saw the show.
I don't want to do the whole thing, make the guy feel good about himself. I want to get out of there and drink. I want a free show and not even a thank you.
No, I paid. I did pay.
I just want to squirrel away one of my...
Yeah, I don't want to... you know what it is? Why should 2 people get fucking a free seat? You pay
He's
for
right.
anything.
Shut up! Don't ruin it for the rest of us.
It's not like a crazy amount of money.
You should get comped into that.
And if it wasn't, if I had set it up with Nick and said, Nick, I'm coming down on Friday and stuff. He guaranteed he would have had me hooked up and on a list
of
or
course.
something. But I walked in, I fucking paid my money, of course.
Did the part of you hope to be recognized that go, it's for you, Anthony, no charge?
No, you know what?
A part of you, he's asking, of course.
Do you think a part of him was hoping to be recognized?
Yes, my wallet. That part, let me tell you.
But your bank account.
Now.
Oh, Chip. That's kind of what I meant. On a smaller scale, Chip.
Chip was on fire last night. He was really...
God, I bet.
You're
Dude,
a big fan of Chip, huh?
Just the walk from the cellar to his car, I was almost demoralized. Because Chip, it's not just Chip and himself. It's like he represents a whole subset of humanity that's just fucking depressing, you know?
Yes.
And it's so many people
funny,
like
but
that.
think they are.
Oh. And then some, like, the head president of Italy was in there with the NYU dorms.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was saying that they'll probably eat a lot of pizzas.
Yeah.
Are you doing that? It's a good joke.
I know it is.
You think
well,
he
the
does
worst part
go
was
for
one of
pizza?
the Secret Service guys like recognized me, so I start talking to him. So I start riffing, of course, on Berlusconi and his teenage girls. And I could just see Norton's disgusted look, like he goes, "Come on, let's go." I just walk away like, yeah.
Oh,
he caught me being like comedian, like, "Hey guys, Berlusconi." I was like Robin Williams, like walking the streets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stop trying to be.
I can see his disgusted look.
Stop trying to be water cooler talk at the station house. Like, guess who I saw?
Is that where the Secret Service hang out at the station house?
Exactly, they certainly do.
Listen to you.
They go
what
to,
are you fucking? Is there a kid on the desk with a backwards hat on and eating an ice cream cone?
Wait, was that really? I thought it was a local cop.
House.
I didn't know it was Secret Service.
Well, I saw Colin Quinn the other day. Let me tell you, he's funny. Clancy, you saw him. Station house.
I didn't realize it was Secret Service.
Secret Service.
Secret. Secret Service?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Start doing taxi driver fucking
6-digit phone number you give him?
Yeah. I like the fact that it's Fairlawn, New Jersey.
Yeah. That is great, man.
Fucking Colin.
What the fuck?
We got your old pal Norm MacDonald coming in.
I know.
Norm,
We've never talked to him, believe it or not, all these years.
Yeah, all
never
these
had
years.
Norm on.
And he's been in twice. It was so awkward.
Yeah, he just sat there. Norm is into the Twitter thing now.
Oh, he's the king of Twitter.
And it's now, now he's the guy he's the guy to follow.
Yeah,
and it started with the Oscars.
Yeah.
Because he just started like tweeting during the Oscars, and it spread like I would say wildfire. Everybody was just like, you got to follow fucking Norm, and it was hysterical. And now everybody's following him. He's got a lot of followers, and he did the special. He just did his special. It was fucking hysterical. Yeah. It's good to see him back out in the public eye.
Isn't it funny that he just started Twittering and he does like 30 a day?
It's crazy, yeah.
How come you're not Twittering anymore? I just noticed that you stopped Twittering.
Yeah, what happened?
Because the only time I was good at Twitter was talking about Chip, and then I'd get all these people going, and then when I twittered on my own, it just felt like forced. Like I don't want to come up with some fucking. I mean, Norm's really good at it, but it's like, you know, I don't know. It's
good at it,
Twitter.
Just do it.
I don't like doing it. I tried to do it.
Just do it. It's Twitter.
I try. Just do it. It's Twitter.
You can't be any worse than Steve Martin.
It's like an obligation.
Why, Steve Martin bad?
Oh, boy, is he bad. He had his King Tut hat on yesterday, waiting for a call.
Waiting for the
so he could go
Egyptian
up to
cobra
the Bronx and get the cobra.
He actually said, "I'm waiting for the Egyptian cobra. I have my King Tut hat on."
And I'm
like,
I'm
really?
waiting by the phone.
Are you doing a Twitter
one.
callback from 35 fucking years ago?
I got an update on that.
Yeah.
CNN read that tweet and thought it was hilarious.
Of course they did.
And yesterday, we read that tweet and beat the shit out of him.
Of course they did.
So what's wrong with this picture?
I thought it was hilarious.
They thought it was hilarious. They're like, even Steve Martin, and they had it full screen on CNN and everything.
Enjoy. Be a good sport.
Yeah.
They all show the tweets.
And you know the other thing about the cobra? You know it's a tiny little nothing of a snake, and they're making it look like it's that big ass
big
fucking
king cobra
that you see in the Indiana Jones movies.
It's a little Egyptian cobra.
It's nothing.
Well, I don't know. I've seen some snakes on dirty jobs that were pretty fucking big.
I didn't tweet for like 24 hours the other day.
Right.
And actually, people were ready to call like an ambulance or the police to come to the house. Like, wow, Anthony hasn't tweeted in over 20 hours. It's like, what? Now you're obligated. And I think that's what Colin's saying.
That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying I suck at it or I do it all day.
You don't suck at
There
it.
feels this obligation now to get a few in a day, whether they're clever or not. You have to put something down.
You don't have to, though.
I
never
know.
feel Twitter
That's
pressure.
why I don't feel it either. But that's what that's what the thing is. That's with people that tweet. They're like, oh, I have to just because I haven't.
Well, first of all, obviously you do feel pressure, and you just got through telling us a 5-minute story how everybody swamped you, and this fool says one word, and you go, oh, me neither. I don't feel pressure either.
No, I didn't feel.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I said I hadn't tweeted in 24 hours, but people feel I should.
And you feel
don't
pressure.
feel I should.
Right.
No pressure.
Yes, you do. You feel pressure to your fans. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm going to do now? I'm tweeting the fact that you're telling me I feel pressure.
Tweet that he.
I don't like that.
Tweet that Colin Quinn's an asshole.
Colin Quinn. Colin Quinn.
I am Colin.
No, it's I am Colin Quinn is an asshole.
I am Colin Quinn. Like, that's a mighty statement.
I am.
How about we all tweet that right now? We got a few listeners.
I like the real, too. When people call themselves the real somebody.
Well, I had to in my email because Jim Norton was taken. What am I going to say?
I like the fact that he trashed it, and you go, well, but I had to. Because
all kidding aside.
The real Jim Norton. Lest you mistake this man.
That's right.
I understand.
That's right. I'm a man of means. Philip Drummond.
Man of means.
So what the hell else?
Well, you tell us. What have you been up to, Colin?
Well, guys,
we're catching up with you.
I'm going out to L.A. next. You're not going to be in L.A. next week.
You're doing an L.A.
I'm going.
I've never seen Jim
tomorrow.
Oh,
a couple days, but I'll be out there in a couple weeks to do something. Yeah.
For what?
What are you doing in L.A., Colin?
Just TV shows.
Which
just to promote the show, but I figured if Norton was out there, I've never seen Norton in L.A. really, you know.
What shows?
It would be kind of fun, you know.
What shows you got?
Conan, Bill Maher.
Oh.
TV, you know, morning TV, L.A.
You like the Bill Maher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really watch it, but
I don't like him.
It doesn't like the Bill Maher.
But
don't blow up Colin's spot.
I did
though.
like Religulous. I liked Religulous, his movie about religion. It was very good.
I like that. I just didn't like the anti-religious parts of it.
Well, yeah. I got a little sensitive there when he was talking about my religion.
It sounded too much like Ridiculous, too. That's why I didn't like it. Thanks a lot, Roland.
Look at this.
Did you see Religulous, Colin?
No.
Yeah, it's good.
Did you like it?
It's good?
Yeah.
Smart.
It's just him talking about religion, how ridiculous it is, and how everybody will cling to this notion of just this fairy tale thing and really get defensive if you even talk about it.
They're talking about the Bronx Zoo Cobra on TV. Sorry to interrupt.
Of course they are.
And there's a snake handler.
Isn't there a meltdown happening? Isn't there a fucking a war? 3 wars?
Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
First off, there's no getting a python in here?
There's a baby python in there. This is relevant to the size, roughly to the size
Where's
of
this
the
guy from?
Egyptian cobra that's missing at the zoo.
This guy.
Is this an
animal wrangler?
Is this something
Guaranteed he's from Long Island, this guy.
Really
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed
fucking teed he's from Long
It's
Island.
nice to make light of it the way
Smithtown?
everybody is, but I mean, it's very serious thing.
He's South Shore.
Whoa, there's
An
sure
Egyptian
enough.
cobra
He's from Bay
is
Shore.
highly venomous. This snake is harmless. You can get it at any pet shop throughout New York.
What's his
But this
name?
is
We got to
roughly
get his
the
name and
size.
look him up and
Except
see
for the
where he's
cobra that's
fucking
missing
from.
is-
You said relatively harmless.
Because this guy is
It's
definitely
harmless, or
from
this
Long
is
Island.
It's harmless,
Yep.
okay.
It's harmless.
Nice.
Harmless.
This is about the same size.
Yeah, he's
Except for
from
the
like a
cobra that's
town
missing
where
is
he's like
probably
into the
half
dead.
girth of this snake.
He's like,
So the cobra that's missing could just about squeeze through anything, which is probably.
They're really doing stories on the missing cobra?
Yeah,
That fucking thing
fuck Japan.
is
You know.
dead.
all right, come on, let's all
later.
take guesses before we look him up.
Oh, right. I'm saying Bay Shore.
What are you saying?
He's a North Shore guy.
North Shore.
Yeah, he is.
With that fucking
I'm going
Queens.
Fabio head.
Colmac.
Colmac.
We don't mention Colmac enough
I'm going.
on this show.
All right, I'm going to go with Hampton Bays because I feel like with his long hair.
Hampton Bay.
I know it's a crazy guess, but
Chicken,
you know.
that was it.
I said
You
Queens.
fell in love.
They're going to say his name, and then I'm sure if you just pop him up on.
What do you do? You work on movies? You work on
Movies,
television
TV shows? Yep.
Really?
They showed his name.
Yeah.
Seaguar and the Crocodile Hunter.
He's
Sherm Carlson.
I have his little.
No.
Jim Government Guzzlers. Don't you have that movie?
They'll say, we want to
the
thank
snake that's on
blah,
the
blah,
loose,
blah.
It could kill somebody or not.
Absolutely.
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 And it's a young
Absolutely
snake, an
could kill you.
adolescent, You know, almost like a baby or an adult, same venom. You know.
Oh,
So yeah, about 15 minutes for a human.
I got to
These
get to
traps
Bird's
that they
place
set
in
up with
Ronkonkoma.
mice,
My chick is
apparently live
dancing.
mice, that can work.
It can, but I would think it's going to be seen by
John
searching for it.
Brennan,
It's coming out.
B-R-E-N-N.
Animal wrangler and
He's
trainer.
an animal wrangler.
B-R-E-N-N-A-N.
Animals and rumps.
All snakes are perfect escape artists. And,
Escape.
It's something that
He
happens.
said
I mean, it happens in
escape
all
artists,
zoos
not
and all
escape.
facilities
They're
and,
perfect
you know,
escape
snakes
artists.
Tend to get out of anything.
All right,
Yeah, huh?
It could be a screw up.
Let's put the little one away, and the next one's a big one.
Yeah.
This is,
That was the name of the guy from the Jerky Boys, John Brennan.
John Brennan.
That's right.
Oh, man. John Brennan.
I see
Animal Wrangler.
We got him?
Well, that's the guy. Is he from Little Ferry, New Jersey? Well, that's where he lives now?
Shit.
Is he on Wikipedia?
His accent, there's no way that's a Jersey accent.
Is he Wikipedia?
Yeah. That's a Long Island accent.
It really is.
I said Queens.
Too Long Island.
His business seems to be located.
Well, get his bio. He should be a...
Where's his bio, man?
Yeah, because Colin Quinn loves Long Island.
Get his bio. It's important.
It really is.
I can't get
very
enough
important.
of Long Island.
I'll tell you, I was on Fallon spewing every Long Island reference. Shout out to Bellport, Quorum, everywhere.
And what did he do? Just stared at you?
Just sat there and kind of cackled.
IMDb? Is that
Who's
him?
booking Fallon now?
Who's booking Fallon?
I mean, John Brennan's going to be
There's going to be quite a few, I bet.
Yeah. How great would it be if he was bitten and killed on this show?
Animal Wrangler.
Wow.
But then there's an IMDb link for Animal Wrangler.
Well, please
John Brennan,
him.
down a little further. Right there. Down there. Is that him?
Are we still doing
probably.
this?
I mean, I don't know what kind of info you.
Is there a bio? There's no bio because sometimes there's a bio.
Animal trainer?
Why don't you just
You
call
never
him?
know.
Call him and say, where'd you grow up?
Hey, fuck
Don't give
you.
us that Little Ferry, New Jersey shit.
Yeah.
8 to 10 feet, but now he's looking more like 13 feet.
All right, you mentioned you can tell when they're happy or not happy. How's this one?
Yeah, they're not happy
Well,
when
not
they're
getting bit
squeezing
yet
your
or
fucking
strangled, so he's
intestines
pretty
out of your
happy.
ass.
And if you look close, Greg, he's missing an eye.
Whoa, yes, he is. It looks like he was born that way, though.
Actually, he wasn't. He was
You asshole. It's like he was born that way.
They left a live rat in there with him, and it took his eye out when he was a baby.
You said you rescued him. A lot of folks try to keep something like this as a pet. They don't know what they're doing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely, that's a big problem. Was a big problem.
Yeah.
But now more and more
Whatever.
people are getting out of trying to keep animals like this.
I've had it with this guy.
Bastard.
Yeah, we're done
Had it
with
with him and his dumb snake.
Exactly.
Stupid snake.
Enough
Yeah,
with big snakes. I hate people that walk around with snakes.
Oh, like to be like weird.
Exactly.
Or
How about a wildebeest? Carry one of those on your back. I'd love a photo with a wildebeest on fucking...
Yeah, it's I'm sick of that guy, and I'm just saying he is from Long Island. I don't know where he's from.
But the other anchor's getting involved now. This could get a little crazy for everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look, this is getting
How about
crazy.
Slithers right up her
Did you
dress?
see what happened to that Israeli model with the snake?
What?
Went after
Bitter
her
clit.
implants. Good thing I don't have any.
tit.
And then
Bitter implants.
And then the
tit.
snake died, right?
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
a little uneasy
Meanwhile,
around
the
this.
whole time Norton's trashing this, I'm just imagining him and Jay with like some koala bear. Whoa!
Oh, look out! Whoa!
That's right. I would run.
Jay, this thing's a little crazy. Go on, Jim. Don't be scared. Jay will play with it.
things are harmless? They're supposed to be harmless or something? Doesn't look harmless to me, Jay. Exactly what I'd say.
Jim would play his part.
You might want to take this off my shoulder, Jim. I'm not touching it, Jay. You crazy? You make the big bucks. I'm not touching it.
We're working it out right here for you.
Band leader laugh shot.
No, you get
I
some of
want to see
those.
Chip on Jay.
I've been on already, stupid.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, it hasn't.
you
I did
haven't.
the Tonight Show, but they're showing us after 12, it's tomorrow, and then you're watching it. It's like a big loop. And
I
he's
want you to have the
Keep missing
balls
it.
to go into Jay next week and sit down and go, Jay, guess what? We're having fun. I have a character I want to do on the show.
I don't
Chip.
introduce characters like that. They just come out.
No, I want you to go to Jay and go, Jay, I want you to introduce Chip Chipperson.
Why don't you introduce him on Conan first, and we'll see how that goes.
I will
Why
gladly.
don't you talk about Chip on Conan, and I'll do him on Jay.
All right.
He's
You
going
know
to do
Colin
it.
will.
Colin will do
I know,
it.
I know,
Colin will.
and I know
Colin
I
will
won't.
do it.
He's like
That's the
that.
beauty
I
of it.
love Chip.
Hey, we got the answer to where he's from.
Where?
Brian in North Carolina. I don't know how Brian knows, but
How does he know?
Go
Hey,
ahead, Brian.
fuckers.
I just know for a fucking fact that John Brennan is from Hicksville, and every time scenes from an Italian restaurant comes on, he gets super fucking pumped.
Hicksville.
Fucking Hicksville.
It is true.
That's a little due to Colin, man. I love when he's on and he makes fun of Long Island towns. It just fucking makes me crack up.
Yeah,
But he's got a good point, which is that the reverence for Billy Joel is a little nauseating. In Long
It's
Island.
crazy.
Well,
They
we don't
love
have
him.
anything else, Colin.
Yeah.
Who else do we
Pat
have?
Benatar.
Twisted
Eddie
Sister?
Money.
Little zebra action.
Zebra.
That's it. That's all we got.
Harlequin.
Yeah.
What about
Harlequin, Rat Race Choir.
Ryan
Yeah,
Starr.
Rat Race Choir. Ryan Starr.
Come on.
Ryan Starr?
Pepe Marcello. Rat Race Choir.
What about
Good Rats.
That was the Good Rats. Yeah, who was Rat Race?
Good Rats.
Who was in Rat Race Choir?
I have no
I think
idea.
Rat Race Choir was the Yes cover band.
No, wait. What was the other band from
Oh, that was
fucking?
Crystal Shit. Oh, no, that was the Doors.
Crystal Shift.
What was the other fucking Long Island band? Rotgut.
Rotgut.
You asshole.
That sounds bad.
I think it was a band called Rotgut.
It was mandatory. You had to be in a band. If you
I
were from Long
promise you,
Island.
I'll bring up Chip Chipperson on Conan, but we got to think of the context of it.
I know. I wouldn't have the balls to do it, Andre.
Come on, it'd be so funny.
It would be for us. No one in that audience would enjoy it. If Jay shoots and if he does a show in Staten Island, I'll be happy to do it.
Can you imagine Chip, though, like at some convention or something? It would be so creepy. People
that is true. Not the
nation.
couch, but like you're doing a
yes, that's what I'm saying.
That.
Not on the couch.
It's like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, like just one of those.
We're here at the Consumer Electronics Show, and there's things they plug in.
Yeah.
You know?
We're doing this here at spring break. Feels more like summer to me, though. I'm just pausing for the laugh.
It would work. It works here. It should work on Leno. There's Anthony's old band. You never saw this? You never saw it? Yeah, live at the Apollo.
And you a singer?
Yeah.
The guy with Harold Ramis hair in the middle. It's fucking Anthony.
Oh, my God, Anthony.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty horrendous.
Yeah, we're all in blackface. Very politically incorrect.
Why is your
face out on the edge then?
Why is your face blacker than the rest of the band?
Yeah.
Is it an ego thing? You had to be blacker? Was
it
in your contract?
I was like the Al Jolson, and the other guys were they were the bit players around Al Jolson. I also have a white hat.
Did you play any?
They were scared to commit, those guys. They knew they were going to go back to regular jobs and knew that.
Oh, they knew I was going to radio?
Yeah.
This is well before radio.
They weren't willing to commit to the character.
Tin-knocking Anthony. And the whole play on words, live at the Apollo, and instead of the Apollo Theater in the background, it's the Saturn V Apollo rocket taking off bound for the moon. See, that's the twist.
And what kind of songs do you guys do? Just like...
it was a big Chili Pepper ripoff.
Was it really?
Yeah.
You got some?
No.
Yeah, I'd like to hear one.
No. Oh, this is Naked Cowboy. Yeah, man. It's all a goof, you know. This was Naked Cowboy before there was a Naked Cowboy.
Oh, really?
I should sue him, right?
Yeah. And you know who he's been fighting with for years?
Yes, Sandy Kane.
She won.
She won the fucking...
We haven't even talked about it. Like
Sandy Kane won the lawsuit.
I think it was last week or the week before that, and she won.
Remember,
she fucking won.
Let's not forget, she was the one that made the famous statement one day when I was on a break, and she goes, "Hey, Opie, you want a blowjob?" And he goes, "Ew, no." And instead of being like humiliated, I thought it was like a sad she goes, "What are you, gay?" She's so confident.
She was amazed that someone. Yeah, she's amazed that someone would turn her down. She has no clue what she looks like.
And isn't she the reason that Jim quit smoking because of Twaddle?
No.
No.
Wait, it's a serious moment.
No.
There's a lot of things we joke about on this program.
We don't joke about that.
No. Oh, Colin.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon, Colin. My lungs are no laughing matter.
That's right.
Your lips are God's ears.
And this guy, we don't have time, but he wants everyone to know there's 100,000 rattlesnakes loose in California, but New York loses their shit over one dumb fucking cobra.
Yeah, they fucking live there.
We have one snake that can kill you.
California.
They have hundreds of thousands out there. And
they should do a John Brennan reality show.
Yeah.
The snake catcher.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
He just runs over them with a bike.
Yeah.
Bisects them.
Whatever. I'm going to be over at Westbury Music Fair talking about
See Rock Gut.
Fucking snakes. This one man's show with a snake.
Now, Rocco would be at Frank
Cariola's, the Roxy, or
the Roxy.
Mad Hatter's Stony Brook, or fucking Huey's.
80s night. Where was 80s night?
Huey's.
My father's place.
My father's place.
Yeah,
under the viaduct in Roslyn.
I told you about the time there was a big riot at the Ramones. And, were you there? Was that?
I don't think I was there.
You spent a lot of time on Long Island when you were younger?
Yeah, we used to go out there all the time.
That was a place to be.
The place to be.
Yeah, it was fucking.
That was the place to be.
Did you vacation on Long Island?
Yeah, not really, but
Baby Huey's.
We would go there all the time, me and my friends, and go like.
OBI.
Yeah, we hit all the bars. Penrod's. And Malibu.
Yeah.
Malibu.
Well, I still say I saw the Stray Cats there when they weren't famous,
80s
but I think that was just one of those things that everybody thought they did, or somebody said it. I think somebody said it, and then I lied and said it happened to me, you know.
And then it just becomes fact.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, the Stray Cats, and now I even believe it.
And even if you did, who gives a shit, really?
What's that?
Even if you did, who cares? The Stray Cats?
That's not true.
Stray Cats were
How about the Rum Runner of Oyster Bay?
Rum Warners.
The Rum Runner of Oyster Bay.
And Spit. I remember when the world started changing, when Spit was like this punk club.
That was a punk club down there, and where was it? Long Beach, somewhere around there?
No, like I think it was in Massapequa.
What is Malibu? Is that a place that's like is it by a beach? Is it by a beach?
Yeah. It's right by, it was right by my father's, but it was on,
it was close.
I think a shore bar.
Oh, fuck. How do you miss Hammerheads?
Hammerheads.
Hammer. Where the sharks were hanging up all over the place. It looked like you were in a big aquarium. And then there was a Cheers on Deer Park Avenue. That was another one.
That's right.
Sparks was down the road.
TJ Sprouts.
Yeah. Where did Robbie Krieger play?
God, there were a lot of fucking places to go on Long Island.
And where did Robbie Krieger play?
Well, there's a lot of people.
Shit.
He played the same place you did.
Yeah. Fuck.
Robbie Krieger from the Doors.
There
was an Islander game going on, and they had the pool tables going, and you couldn't even hear Robbie Krieger because the game was on louder than the music. And I'm sitting there going,
no.
He's from the fucking Doors. Give him a little respect.
That happened once.
And it was a tiny little place.
We were playing the same place.
Just playing
once,
a bar gig.
And they would keep the TV on, but you couldn't hear the TV over the band. And a fucking Islander, because there was an Islander place, so they would just keep the fucking Islander game on.
Always had the game on.
And the end of one of our songs coincided perfectly with the fucking Islander goal.
Pod Van Sucks?
Yeah, Pod Van Sucks.
With a chant.
And so we stopped the fucking song, and everyone goes, yeah! And for 2 seconds, we're like, wow, this is great. And then we look up, and they're all not even looking at us. They're looking up at the TV going, yeah, fuck it. They scored a goal. It's like, what are we doing here? But for 2 seconds, I was like, nice. Fuck. Oh, that's right. No. We suck, and they don't like us.
That's just depressing.
Oh, it was.
That reminds me of so many bad Jersey bars.
Yeah,
oh,
same thing.
Bring back memories,
New Jersey and Long Island are like fucking conjoined
just
twins.
hell gigs.
They just,
cousins. They're cousins.
They are cousins.
Yeah, and they
same shit
because they don't like each other, but they don't realize how similar they are.
Shit. Just rotten gigs.
Yeah,
hey, we got
terrible.
We got DJ
Leave
from.
Bob Levy out.
We used to call bad gigs. We'd look at a place and go like, we would just look at each other and go, nah, 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 nah. And what that meant was you would drive up, look at the club, and instead of even stopping and unloading the shit and playing, you just beep the horn a few times and keep driving like, nah, 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 we pass by, fuck you.
Did you guys ever do that?
Blows. Yeah, there were a couple of nah, 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 nahs.
There were no cars in the parking lot yet?
No cars. Oh. The place is empty. Well, we went into one gig once, and there was this band, I swear, they were dressed like they were Klingons or some shit, and the drummer had a kit that looked like he literally took a monkey bar set from a schoolyard, put it on the stage, and fastened a drum to every single fucking bar on the thing. And the club owner's like, yeah, they're going for about 15 minutes more, and then there's one other band, and then you go up. And I'm thinking, you know how long it's going to take this drummer to even strike that fucking kit? Turn around, get the fuck out of here. And there were so many gigs like that.
Hey, we got a guy. He's really mad because we're getting all the bars wrong and where they're located. Joe's going to set us straight. Joe on Long Island. This will mean nothing for the rest of the country.
Yeah, whatever. They got their own bars in town.
Long Island, man. But you got Uncle Sam's and Spit was the same place. Spit was the back door.
Oh.
Uncle Sam's.
And that was by Governor's, right by Governor's.
Wait.
That was in Levittown.
Yeah, by Governor's, right around the corner.
There was an older Spit, though, my friend.
There was an older Spit?
Yeah, there was a Spit that was on the South Shore.
No. Don't try to win the argument. Just the guy's right.
All right, Spit and Uncle Sam's.
My father's place was on the North Shore, and Malibu was on Lido Beach. On
Lido
the
Beach, that's right.
All right. He's setting us straight.
Oh, no, that place in Lido Beach. I think Lido Beach turned into...
What about the big scandal with my father's place? Let's face it, there's a lot of... that's a book, right? That's another Goodfellas right there.
Yeah.
What happened there? Is it still in existence?
No. Ask him.
Yeah, what happened with my father's place? We lost him. We got a DJ that used to work in Malibu.
That guy was pissed off, too.
He was pissed. Get your fucking name wrong at clubs from 25 years ago.
This is homecoming. This is homecoming for us now. We got Peter, who used to be a DJ at Malibu. Peter, he's in Arizona now.
Stray Cats.
Yeah.
Stray Cats.
How you doing, guys?
Is Malibu still there?
No, it's not there. It's changed hands quite a few times.
None of these places.
I used to DJ in a lot of those clubs back in my college days.
Yeah.
So,
and what about the Stray Cats?
Definitely in Lido Beach, though.
Were the Stray Cats there at Malibu?
They had a lot of bands, like when they were first starting out, would come into Malibu and start out, because it was like the big thing back then, was to play at Malibu. I mean, if you were starting out and you were in New York, it was one of the places you went to.
Long Island was a place.
Why.
Long Island was a place that, like, if you had a band back then, there were so many places to play and get ripped off by the scumbag club owners.
All the club owners were in the mob.
Yeah. It was all mobbed up.
And it was all these LIR was a great radio station.
Right.
So all the bands would go, hey, this sounds like a great place, and they come in here. The guys like, yeah, we didn't make any money.
Yeah.
Sorry, kid.
How many people? You didn't really bring any people. He had some fucking jamoke at the door with a counter, not counting anything. We got like 20 people. You drank some beers. You did, and you're like, we're leaving with no money.
Yeah, you had that happen.
Hey,
oh,
Anthony.
so many times. Yeah.
Anthony, John Brennan is from Long Island. He used to work at the Reptile Museum in Hicksville, so the guy was partially correct.
All right. See, I just fucking...
Damn it.
You could tell.
You can hear
none
Hicksville.
of us are right about where he's from. You're right about
Hicksville is right in the middle there, too. So.
Yeah, Hicksville, nobody gets
Well, we don't
credit.
know where he's from yet. That's TBT.
He might have just
That's
worked
very
there.
judicious of you.
He might have just worked there.
We're going to go with Hicksville now.
I can send you the high school yearbook. He went to Lawrence High School in the 5 towns where I went.
Oh, okay. 5 towns.
Could be a big fucking score for you.
All right.
Fucking 5 towns.
5 towns.
Thanks, Peter.
I love the local commercials. I learned music at 5 towns. It's like, yeah, where'd you go? How many 5 towns graduates?
You went to Lawrence High
went
School.
Anywhere.
You guys want a story about Jay Spratz?
TJ Spratz.
You remember Spratz?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
What do you got, brother?
Hey, how you doing, guys? Love you, love the show.
Of course you do.
It wasn't TJ Spratz, it was Jay Spratz.
Spratz.
I used to bar back there during a couple of summers, which basically consisted of me drinking with the owner. And the owner was this guy named Frankie B., whose father gave Henry Hill his no-show job at Channel 80 down in Island Park.
Channel 80.
After he got out of jail.
They're all mobbed up, these guys.
Does this make sense to anyone?
Yes, totally.
What's Channel 80?
That was that other bar in Lido. Was that Lido Beach too?
Channel 80 was a bar down in Island Park. It
Island
became
Park,
Jay
right.
Spratz. Now I don't even know what it is now. Patty McGee's. It became Patty McGee's.
Yeah.
I think after Jay Spratz on the water.
It's just a multitude of these places.
I used to hear about fights from Jay Spratz on the water all the time, and I think Mark Gastineau got arrested there once.
Oh, yeah. That was during the time where Gastineau would be roaming around Long Island just getting arrested at all these bars.
That's right.
And Jerry Cooney.
Yeah, Cooney was out, too.
Cooney would wander around.
Well, he used to own that bar, Cooney's Eastern.
He had a little sports
damn.
bar, right? On Jericho
It's so
Turnpike.
sad. I was just remembering, I was trying to have happy memories of all these new clubs when they opened, like Channel 80, and I just remember going with my loser friends, and we'd be all dressed up like we were we just get assholes.
Not on the town.
We barely had enough to buy a couple of. We just got assholes they didn't even want there. We weren't losers.
It's Colin and his boys doing the Long Island scene.
Yeah.
But it's not like we had Coke, but we thought we did. Somebody had a quarter gram of Coke.
Colin's going to the back door of fucking Baby Huey's through the basement. He don't wait up front. Holy
so
shit.
sad. You go in there we're going to have a big night this night,
A big night out on the town. Yeah. Friday night was the night for the wives and girlfriends. Saturday was the night for me and the boys, though. One day I remember Pepe Marcello from the Good Rats sent us down a bottle of Miller Genuine Draft. Shit, man.
And then Spider came in and he got shot by his friends.
Chip. I think we should make T-shirts. Chip strikes again.
That's great.
Fucking Long Island.
I love that shit, man.
Hey,
That's so funny.
this guy on Twitter writes, irony of the day, Colin starts all this Long Island talk, yet calls you guys tedious. The balls on this guy. The balls.
That shit
Did you call us from down the hall and say that we're being tedious
Yes, he
today?
did.
Yes, but
and
we
now we
were
got
being
this Long Island horse shit we're talking about?
First of all, just for that last fucking bit alone,
True, we brought it together. We brought it together.
Yes.
You know what it is with people, and I understand this, the whole local thing versus national because we're on a national platform.
National.
But everything.
And the specific is universal.
Yeah, you know, the names are one thing, the towns are another, but you've all been to these places.
Yes.
So fucking, you've all had these experiences. What do you think? Colin was the only dickbag dressed to the nines at the time in his
some
fucking
shitty Long Island club.
Oh my God! In his
Thinking he's in New York City.
in his Sid's pants suit, going to these great clubs.
Would you wear a tie? No, I don't think it was that
Skinny tie? Skinny tie?
Oh,
It was like
Skinny
no,
tie.
I wouldn't wear a skinny tie, but I had like this jacket, and it was the all-purpose, like
Is it a
fucking
blazer?
early '80s.
Lapels?
It was like a short jacket, almost like a like a bolero type jacket.
Oh shit!
I
Styling.
just go in, and I was styling with my fucking hair, and I had
Yeah.
a mullet, mustache. No,
Yeah, you were
that was
doing-
before the mullet.
You were doing well.
How old are you?
Yeah, this is way before the
And I just
mullet.
come strutting in with my friends, like, "Hey, this is it."
Hey, and you got to look around like, hey, where are the chicks? We're all looking for chicks.
Mustache
jerk.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a jerk.
have a mustache?
My God.
Mustache, totally. I had like a fucking.
Oh my God! Look at these guys. What are these pictures?
This is the Facebook club, Long Island
Travis,
Clubs from the 80s.
Travis,
No
Long Island clubs from the
fucking
80s.
way.
This is perfect.
This is exactly what we're talking about.
This is great. Oh shit!
Any one of us could be in one of these pictures.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. This is
Look
the
how
exact.
shitty the clubs looked.
All the guys are like, yeah, look at him in his stripe. He's wearing a Frankie Says shirt under his members only
No, it
jacket.
says, "Who gives a fuck what Frankie says?"
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
That's like fucking.
What town is that guy from, Colin?
Yeah.
Definitely Franklin Square or Island Park.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had a Send Rambo to Lebanon shirt.
Send Rambo to Lebanon.
Hey, huh? That'll show him. Send Rambo to Lebanon, motherfucker.
What is this Facebook page again? Because this brings the whole bit together for the people out there.
Long Island Clubs from the 80s.
Oh boy,
Damn.
yeah. They were proud of their
Brilliant.
clubs.
It's great.
Yeah, and every guy looked the same, man. Oh God, Uncle Sam's.
There it is.
That was
Jesus.
right there. Damn. What are some of those bands? Sundance. Go back to the one you were just at. Look at Sundance. Jack Bruce from Cream was there?
Yeah, because there was always
Crazy.
that other thing
Warzone.
where you felt like, hey, I'm a real music lover.
Yeah, because
I'll go
they're-
see Jack Bruce.
Yeah.
I'll go see Jack Cassidy, you know.
God damn. I'm going to go see fucking Sintron. Where's George Sintron now? Holy shit.
Or like Leo Kotke, if you were really like, hey, man, I really know guitar.
What about Randy Jackson doing the whole thing?
that was
One-man
great.
show, one-man zebra show.
What that?
You never saw Randy Jackson do the one-man zebra
No.
show? Because he didn't want to pay the guys anymore?
No.
Oh, man.
You never saw that? He's
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the drums, and he's got a guitar.
Yeah, he would
and
sample shit and.
Oh,
Oh, man, I
you
remember
missed
that.
out.
Hey, I'm going to go see Soft White Underbelly at Hammerheads, and you know who that is, don't you?
Blue Oyster Cult.
BOC, motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, Blue Oyster Cult used to go out to the clubs and play small venues under Soft White Underbelly.
What else we got? Channel 80.
Rocked.
Yeah. A VIP Channel 80 fucking.
It really is a
sticker.
good. All that shit is good, fellas. All those.
Oh yeah, they were all those clubs, and they all died under mysterious circumstances.
Yeah.
I remember Sparks literally burst into flames. That whole place
did.
burnt down.
Oh, yeah, I did
Yeah.
a few gigs
My father's
there.
play. Yeah, all that.
With the
I did a few
Palladium.
gigs at
You did?
Sparks. Uh-huh.
I remember
Where was that
place.
again? That was on
Sparks?
Deer Park Avenue?
That was Deer Park Avenue across
Yeah.
the street from Cheers and a little
I did some gigs.
down the road.
Just Deer Park Avenue alone just gives you an image. A
Babylon,
vivid image.
you mean Babylon Speedway?
That place was
Hey, let's go down to Babylon Speedway.
that place was supposed to burn down. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Deer Park Avenue is where every fucking musclehead took his muscle car and raced other people and just drove around in circles like it was American graffiti. Ugh.
Chevys?
Chevys was Hammerheads turned into Chevys,
Chevys was in Bayshore, my friends.
but Hammerheads wound up turning into Chevys. I think the original Chevys went away and Hammerheads changed its name. I don't know. That's where I went and saw the Opie lookalike contest
shut the fuck
on my fucking. I came out from seeing something, some band, and in my windshield
Look, what are you
was
gonna
a flyer
are you gonna
for, I guess it was BAB, and I pulled the flyer out, and there was a picture of Opie on there, and it was like, come to some club for the Opie lookalike contest.
Chevy's.
It was Chevy's, yeah.
Yes.
Come to Chevy's for the Opie lookalike contest. And I'm looking, and I just remember, and this is me, so wow, everybody else must have really fucking, I just remember taking it and going, ugh, and crumbled it up and threw it away.
Yeah, you did.
What was first prize
There
there?
you
Like
go,
$100?
Yeah, probably. The funny part is,
Plastic surgery.
no one knew what I looked like. I was a night DJ. How the fuck would they even
No one even know what
care?
you looked like.
First of all, you'd have to care. That's not happening. And you would have to know what I look like. It was a
came up
big
with that
bust.
shit?
There. It was a
Wow.
bust.
Yeah, sales.
I like the fact he still remembers the night. It was a bust.
It was a
It was
bust.
a bust.
How many people showed up?
I swear to God.
More than 100?
No way. 20 guys.
No,
20 guys. They would just be there to drink anyway.
Yeah, and they probably
like, no
had
one
other
would
shit
care
going
about
on,
the
like
appearance.
tickets to see Zebra or something, you know.
I saw Buckman a few times at Cheers. He was hosting events, and he used to be able to bring in a good crowd if there was a pretty decent band
we
there.
brought in good crowds for Long Island. We did
Yeah,
so
BAB
good.
was like the Long
They knew how
Island
to-
station.
They knew
you
how to
know.
get people to the club.
Yeah, and there were plenty of clubs, and
Yeah.
plenty of drunks. I remember not worrying or minding that I was driving like 50 miles from Huntington out east to go to some club and drink like a motherfucker, and then just hop in the car and drive home. Without thinking that you'd ever get a DWI or anything like that.
It was a different time.
Colin, different times.
How about Greg Buttle? Didn't he have that club? I think I did comedy and like all these jets. All the jets were like partial owners of these little strip mall bars.
The mob guys would get them involved somehow. Greg Buttle.
Yeah, the mob guys would get these big Southern boys to put their names on the club.
Yeah, put your name on the
Hey,
club.
you know, you make a few dollars.
And maybe,
I guess so. I don't
maybe
know,
you could
sir.
have some of your other football friends come in. And
I imagine Greg Buttle is still paying to this day.
It was like Midnight
getting
Cowboy.
involved with
Come
this guy.
on, come on. And I was like, yes, sir. Okay, ratto.
Greg Buttle, holy shit, there's an name.
Yeah, he had a club. They all had these Long Island clubs where you do comedy one night.
Greg Buttle was like Huntington Station. Oh no, that was Boozer had a club in
Emerson
Huntington
Boozer.
Emerson
Another
Boozer.
ex-jet that got stuck with some people maybe he didn't want to be with.
Sure.
Large turnaround.
We should break because we're going to have Norm MacDonald here and then Brock Lesnar.
Probably
So.
back to back, yeah.
Here's the deal.
Where's Norm from, by the way?
Canada.
He's Canadian, right?
He's the least Canadian.
Canadian.
He's the least
You're staying,
Canadian.
right?
Maybe.
Yeah, he
You
should.
stay.
You guys know each other.
You stay.
I know Norm, but I don't know if I want to say when Brock Lesnar gets here. It's going to be only crowded in here.
He's pretty big.
Colin, you got to stay because we don't know much about Norm. We want to.
What?
We want to make sure it goes well. But here it
Yeah,
is. Colin
sure.
Quinn. Long story short, premieres on HBO next Saturday night at 10 p.m. Twitter that he should be doing, but he doesn't. Maybe he'll start up again. I am Colin Quinn on Twitter. Going to go to break with a little piece from your one-man show.
Oh, brother.
So maybe you don't want to hear this.
How come?
Yeah.
We're going to play a track called "Working in America."
Not that one.
Here's the great Colin Quinn.
We send all our jobs overseas while people come over here from overseas looking for jobs here. But people still risk their lives every day coming over here, climbing mountains, scaling walls, running roads to get a job at one of our gyms, picking up our towels, watching us climb fake mountains, scale fake walls, run fake roads. They probably think we're making fun of them, but we're not. We're just doing what we do, reenacting life as we live it.